everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 24, week 7 of live eviction recaps. It's double eviction night, and Brochella and Direchella's whatever is over. And, thank God, or not. I don't know. Hello in the chat, Linda Maxwell and Ann Yellen said, guys, them eyebrows will haunt my dreams for a long time too, Ann. Trust me. It's a little
Go ahead.
it's a lot of pomade. Okay, it's a lot. Now I fill in mine, and I'm learning, I was a victim of the late 90s and early 2000s. Okay, I had the Gwen Stefani pencil thin eyebrows. I went nuts and they never grow back. So they did, but I got to fill them in. But at least I'm trying. Hello, Dolores and John P. Media. Hello, everyone. Linda. Guys, Tyler, welcome. I did not blow away in a tornado.
Yes, I'm glad you're safe and sound and everything like that. But oh gosh, I just my heart just hurts after this episode, Allison. First of all, I have to put my foot in my mouth here because everything I talked about Monty being in a great position on Tuesday, that changed. And I just want to say, we all, not just we at My Weekly Meltdown, all of us were missing a lot of context because the feeds were blocked for so much of the outdoor festival. So I just assumed that because Joseph used the veto on Turner, put Kyle up. I mean, the only logical thing to conclude, with no feeds, no information, is that he would be targeting Kyle. Why would he put him up to begin with? But obviously we didn't see that tonight. And now I'm kind of liking the move from Terrence to do that, actually. Because it really put him in a good position to have both sides literally spewing out all this information right in front of him. He was just kicking back the whole time during that conversation, just letting them fight, just letting them just say all of this stuff, reveal all of this stuff. It's crazy.
Well, Joseph in the chat, yes, a wall yeller had a major influence on us not having live feeds. Guys are killing me with these eyebrow comments. They're so good. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. But listen, yeah, for the first time, a wall yeller really impacted the live feeds. Now, if you're me and trying to watch the live feeds and paying $8,000 a month for Paramount Plus with commercials when you pay for no commercials, and it freezes all the time, you do get the be right back shit constantly because that's what I get. But now everybody can feel my pain. Now you know how I freaking feel all the damn time. I'm spitting as I talk. I'm sorry. Guys, I get a Dr. Pepper once a week. I get a soda once a week, and it's on eviction night. So apparently I spit when I drink sodas. Whatever. But I think that, Terrence is an older gentleman. He's wiser. The tortoise in the hair, man. I will say it until I am blue in the face. He hasn't really done much. However, you don't have to do a whole lot sometimes, and you just wait and be patient, and your moment will come. They should have evicted him last week. They should have kept Indy. Kyle should have gone, not Joseph. And if we really want to get
say Indy. I just want to pause on that thought for just a second. Say Indy won HOH like Terrence did. Say Indy won picked the same team. Say all the scenarios are exactly the same. I just don't feel like she would have joined this master plan. This I feel like it would have been a much more approachable week for everybody. The fact that Terrence was in the driver's seat was just the ultimate agent for chaos.
Abraham, I feel your pain. I was sad to see the group chat against Joseph. Man, I really
my heart broke for that.
Yes, it was hard to watch Turner. It was a lot. It was I'm sorry, I keep clicking on stuff, but I feel like, if you want to get down to the nuts and berries of it and be, the dingleberry, it's the dingleberries. It's, Monty should have gone, not Jasmine. I mean, there's no way Jasmine's making it to final two or making it. Monty makes it, he's going to win.
Well, I will say, like, I think Michael and Brittany and Taylor are probably really glad that they ended up keeping Monty, especially with like the door coming up and realizing that Joseph is gone. Because the way I see this shaping out is like pretty much like a split house down the middle, which is kind of cool that like this twist like created that. I'm still like pretty thumbs up on this twist overall, even though a lot of people hate it.
I hated it at first, but now I'm okay with it. I am curious to see how this unfolds. We've been in a lot of debate this week in the YouTube chat about Kyle, and my opinion about Kyle has not changed. Watching the Big Brother for 22 years, and I stand by. There is a world of difference between surviving and doing what you need to do to make it to next week. There's a world of difference between, trust me, guys, that and being a rat. And he is a rat. And he just, and he did it for the nookie, the cook nookie. He did it for the nookie. He did it for the nookie.
I feel like sorry, keep cutting you off. Keep going. Sorry.
No, I'm fine. I'm just saying.
I have so many thoughts.
Kyle didn't do it for the reason, anything that's admirable. He didn't do it because he's being ganged up on and he did it to keep his poo-tang in the house. That's it. And you can honor, if you love Kyle, that's fine. I respect that. Okay. And I want to apologize. Last week or Tuesday, I made a comment about him only having sex with 2 people. Hey, he said it, not me. I was not making fun of him. Sex is a very serious and personal thing. And if you're a virgin and 30, hey, my hat's off to you. I wish I hadn't lost my virginity to the asshole I slept with at 16. Trust me, if I had a time machine, but I apologize. I'm not, because I don't want anyone to think that is not, something to be ashamed. It's not. And I apologize for that ahead of time. Okay. Tyler.
Yeah. So like, I'm starting to feel like the story of this season is what is the true evil, right? And like the easy evil is like people like Nicole and Daniel, just like straight up like bullies, but they are so like stabbing you in the front about it. Like you can see how like gross that behavior is, and it's pretty transparent. It's pretty like indefensible, but I feel like the true evil is like starting to brew here, and I really think that it's Kyle. Like that, like his speech tonight, Allison. Like if like I'm sorry if you're if people in the chats like political agreements don't align with mine, but like I got such big like Trump energy from Kyle this week, and it's very like his speech tonight while he was on the block was like playbook like Trumpism. He's like rallying the Dire Fest people together, making the inside seem like these like big bad enemies that they need to defeat. And he says like, let's go to war, and like rallying like these people to the point where like even Turner is like so hypnotized by it. It's crazy. And like all like the fact that like all of them were in just this like giant like structure with no rooms or anything like that. I feel like we saw people get like primal this week in terms of like a chicken like pecking order type of mentality, and we really saw Kyle like grow into like the full villain like rooster trying to make himself at like the top of that pecking order, and he has accomplished it. And like yes, it was a tight squeeze. Like we were so worried like is this going to work out for him, or is this all going to be for naught and he's just gonna like have his game ruined? And the tight squeeze like actually like ended up working out for him in his game. Like he's now in a really good position if him or Alyssa or Turner win HOH. Like this HOH is so crucial, especially with Michael not playing and Terrence not playing. It is really like 3v3 here. Sorry, what are you laughing at?
No, I'm good at Tyler. I'm going to go real old school, and I want everyone in the chat to do this. Okay. I want you to Google Henry Fonda on Golden Pond. Just do it. Henry Fonda in the movie on Golden Pond. And then I want you to hit images
Okay.
Kyle in that fucking hat and glasses. Am I wrong?
Yes, yes, yes.
Guys, I'm telling, I wish I don't have a picture of it to show, but yeah, it just hit me like, dude, take off the stupid hat. You look ridiculous. I mean, nothing is even. We were so high on the Kyle horse. Remember those days, Tyler?
Right,
Remember back?
because he was playing a good game though. Like
Thank you.
I don't want to diminish like what he was doing at the start of the game was fantastic, but he
Mhm.
really put himself in this position even before this week, which is what I said in the YouTube comment back for our previous show. But it's not this week that I think that his game really went downhill. This week is the result of that. This week is the result of him starting to put Alyssa first before the leftovers, but just on a way more like personal, backstabby, like getting everybody to like really poke at Joseph like in just like an open space like that. It just felt so gross to me, and I just felt so bad for Joseph because you can just tell he looks so defeated, and
Oh,
everybody
he
is like
did.
sunburned to hell. And I just like I it's a really shitty way for him to go, and you could really tell like Taylor and Monty were like really like gutted when all of them like came back into the house together. I don't blame
Yeah,
them.
it's sad because I was really kind of disappointed in. I'm sorry, I'm copying this picture and I'm going to post it and show everybody who can't look it up. I was just kind of disappointed in the way Turner turned
Yeah, I am too.
on.
Like
But
because
I was really disgusted.
we thought that like he was probably going to keep Joseph and like Terrence would break the tie, and like that's kind of
He
the
was
position
laughing
that
about it.
Terrence was putting. Yeah, like
I
once
saw
once like
nothing funny about this, Turner. Nothing.
it was crazy. Like once like Turner said in the diary room, like I am fully in with Kyle and Alyssa. Like I looked at Tim and I was like that's it. Like that sucks. Like I thought that Turner had more
Have some class,
um
dude.
not only class but just like ability to like zoom out on the situation. Like he literally like stopped a fight because of the planes going overhead because he's aware that America's watching. Like how are you not aware that America is watching in like kind of like I don't see a majority of America really rooting for this type of like power grab.
This
Like it
guy
feels
right here. This
yes.
is Kyle.
Thank
This
you.
is Henry Fonda from On Golden Pond. It's a great movie, by the way. Dude, for real, identical. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Everyone
Yes.
got it? Mental note. Is it locked in? Okay, thank you.
We have a comment saying that Turner's getting bad reviews on Google for his story. Don't do that. Like it's still in the context of a game.
Yeah,
Like don't
let's
be one of those people. Like
don't
let's
fuck
not
over
be.
his employees and people who need to put food on the table because he had a bad week. If you want to like cancel anybody in his life, cancel his the person who cuts his and dyes his hair at the hair cuttery.
Yes, exactly.
Because shame on you for letting him to go on national freaking television with that disaster. I still love him to death. I think he had a bad week. I'm disappointed with how he turned on his friend. Still hate his hair. But still, it's how quick. What is he 20? I read somewhere he's how old is he? Because
He is the youngest person in the house.
yeah, he's young people, and I'm not shitting on you young people, so stop. Some people who are extremely young are easily influenced.
He's
Okay,
23.
he's 23, easily influenced. Follow the pack, and my answer, and I'm not saying everyone that's 23 is like this, but you have to me, it's like Kyle. Kyle is not a soldier; he's a pawn. He's who you send out first before you send your soldiers in because they're
Kyle?
expendable. Kyle, he's a pawn. He's not a soldier. He's not.
I think that Kyle is like the dictator, and he is like making all of these
Yeah,
people the pawns, and they don't even realize it, Allison. Like they don't
this is
realize how.
true.
Like, I was watching his body language when they were like coming in to like meet the house because he was just saying a few minutes earlier like let's go to war, like dire fest together. Like
Let's go to war.
I just wanted to see his like body language and his like
He's like,
posturing, like when he went into, yeah, exactly. And like, you could like cut that tension with a knife. Like everybody was silent.
I don't have my glasses that are appropriate, but it's like shit. He just walks in and it's just like, hey guys.
Yeah. And
I had
Alyssa's
sex for
like
10 seconds.
Alyssa like walks in and like I would have loved to. They should have done like a split cam to have like one on them and one on the inside group, because I would have loved to seen like Michael and Brittany and especially Taylor and Monty's like first reactions to all of that. I just like,
You have two kinds of people in this world, Tyler, and I'm going to tell you like I tell my son. Are you a boss or are you a manager? To me, the manager, you're just managing. The boss goes into battle with you. He's up on the front line with you. Get behind me. Okay, get behind me. I'll check it out because you mean something to me. You're my people. You're my team. Let's go. A shitty little manager. And look, if you're before we even get into this, I respect managers. Okay, this is an analogy. So if you're a manager at IKEA or some shit, don't come for me. Okay, I know your job is just as important. But anyway, you have the person that just wants to be in charge and just boss people around and not take any accountability and do what you want. Okay. And then you have the boss, the leader. He's not they I thought Turner had the potential to be a leader until I saw how easily he turned this week
it's
with the
hard to believe that's the same person that like was a
no.
leader, like getting like everybody off Taylor's ass when he won HOH. You know what I mean?
Unless this was a big ass act, he should have said it to us in the diary. Guys, I'm going with it.
Right.
Joseph's going to go. My back's against the wall. He could have pulled Joseph aside somewhere in that huge ass backyard. You tell me you guys couldn't have he couldn't, they had two porta pots. One can't get in the other. And you guys like lean up against the wall and have a freaking convo? Something. I respect you. I love you, but this is what's happening. And I mean, it's a tie, and I know he's going to vote you out. So, do you want the sympathy vote, or it'll blow up my game? What do you want me to do? Tell me out of respect. He could have done that. He had the opportunity. Instead, you want to be a little shit and turn on the guy. Joseph has done nothing to anybody.
And he's getting like all of the fallout for the entire alliance of the leftovers. Like, and Alyssa and Terrence are like, you lied to me. Nah, 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 nah. Like, how did they not zoom out and see that like Kyle has not only lied to people that he wasn't working with, but he has totally sold out like all 6 people that he has been working with so closely this summer. Like it's crazy, the double standard. Like you just talked about the difference between like a manager and a leader. Kyle has like presented himself as their leader. He's not only within this Dire Fest group, but also within the leftovers. He's certainly kind of had that role. But he really is just a manager, because when the going gets rough, he's going to throw his people under the bus to keep him safe, keep him out of the line of fire. And I would just like, I mean, like, props to you from a game perspective, not from anything personal. If this works out for you, like, that's a badass Big Brother player and somebody who's willing to cross moral lines that are very gray, in my opinion, very personal. And we don't really see that often in modern Big Brother. So like I'm enjoying the tension of it all. The like I'm really invested in whoever wins this next HOH, because it's going to really matter for a lot of the rest of the season, because it's very like split down the middle, 4 and 4.
And I'm there for it. I'm there for the split. I really am. I could go another week with them being split up.
What would be a good HOH right now? Because I just thought of like Big Brother 6, that Janelle and Case's first season, where that was very much so a split house for the entire season, and people were winning HOH from each like different side every week. But imagine if they did the pressure cooker where like now all of these people have to be in that glass house, like not knowing like what happened on the other side, and trying to piece together the puzzles, and like but everybody's like there listening. So like, do you tell the truth? Like how it's like that would be really really cool to watch live, but it's going to be something stupid. I think Spoiler Girl said it's going to be like the Tiny Veto competition, which is just stupid. But
who do we think will? Okay, BB, I see you. Who do you two think will win HOH? Girl, I couldn't tell you. I mean, shit, Terrence won HOH. What? I mean, I don't even know. Okay, I don't know who. Who do we not want to win HOH? I don't want a Hunter Turner HOH. I knew a guy once named Hunter Turner. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, Turner. I don't want a Turner HOH. I don't want a Kyle or Alyssa HOH. I kind of it's a little too soon for a Taylor HOH. So I would be okay with a Brittany HOH or a Monty HOH.
I mean, like if Brittany wins HOH, that would be an excellent position for Michael, because like he can't compete this week, and it would be very nice if he could compete this week because they really need it. But it would be really good to like still have that power by having Brittany win HOH. But if it were a belly dancing competition or a Miss America pageant competition this week, to get a certain result to happen, I wouldn't really hate it. But
I'm just going to tell you right now, if Kyle or Alyssa win HOH, we're not doing a live feed update show Tuesday. I don't have the time or the energy. Okay. Anyone else? Yeah.
I get it.
I'm not co-signing this freaking showmance. Kyle has blown up his game. Y'all can argue with me that he made a boss move and a big move and threw the leftovers under the bus, and he was
too early to tell.
Just agreeing with the leftovers to tell them what they wanted to hear when nobody shoved their arm up his ass and made him say, I would get Alyssa out on my age. That dude was serious as a freaking heart attack when he said that. And that was before the soak, the 10-second soak.
Joseph said that. Joseph said that to her tonight. And she didn't believe it.
Guys, okay, I like fireworks. I'm just going to say this right now. Let's see if Alyssa or Kyle win HO. Let's see how it goes over the weekend and Monday. And if it's okay and there's fireworks, yes, we'll do a live feed update show. But if it's nothing but them upstairs playing hide the salami fingers under the covers in the HOH room, then I can't. That'll be when my feeds come up. My feeds won't work any other time, but they'll work then. I promise you. I'm Jesus's personal jester. He loves watching me flip out, freak out, and live my life. Oh, Allison's happy. Let me get in here. That's okay. I need my Zen garden. Y'all, I have a kitty litter Zen garden that my brother gave me. And it is not kitty litter, it's sand, but it is two little bitty cats that seem to produce turds.
Bigger than the
body. So when I get wound up, I have to do my kitty Zen garden and bury the poop. And it's buried. And I'm going to calm down. Okay. There we go. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, like it's ultimately it's too early to tell. Like if this move like ultimately was good
BB,
for Kyle.
BB and I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, okay? I don't know what hide the salami fingers is. It just came out. I have mouth diarrhea. I'm sure there's another word for it, moutharia. Who's a good spot to win now?
Okay, yeah. So let's talk some games for a second.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing, John B Music. It's really like this HOH. I can't reiterate enough like how important whoever wins this. Like that's what I was just about to say. Like it's too early to tell about like whether or not this move was ultimately good for Kyle. I will say though, like Indy blamed Kyle the most for his eviction. I mean, we heard Jasmine tonight say that she's the most disappointed in Alyssa for like ratting stuff out to the leftovers apparently. And we saw Joseph, like, of course, like really not happy with Kyle either. So I'm smelling a bitter jury coming on. So like if somehow Kyle gets to the end, first of all, I don't think it'll be with Alyssa. It'll be Kyle and like somebody else. Like, but let's say that Kyle's like sitting there against like Turner or Terrence. I think that there's going to be a better jury situation, and people are not going to want to vote for Kyle in the end, especially if he like makes this like big like chest bumping like speech like he did tonight when he was in the eviction chair.
Did Joseph get goodbye messages?
I don't know. I forgot. But I'm trying to think of like who else would be in a good spot. Okay, so of course, like I think Michael is probably in the best spot to win the game right now, just because of like sheer comp wins and like he has like Taylor and Brittany. But with Joseph going, like it is a lot tougher of a road to get there. I feel like with Joseph going, it is tougher for literally everybody to get there in the end now. Like this game is so like down the middle now, it's not even funny. So I say like the contenders probably realistically are like Michael. I could see Taylor winning the season. I could see Monty maybe Turner if he's like there with Kyle. I really could see like Kyle and Turner if they win the HOH this week. I could see a situation where Kyle and Turner are final two.
The most shocking final two being for me would be Alyssa and Kyle, and I will not be live that evening because I will give 0 Fs as to who wins. I will address it when I feel I am emotionally ready, because you guys have no idea how emotionally straining it is covering the show sometimes. Like, we have therapy sessions about it.
Yeah, I will say though, like we have been eating good like all season with like people getting their comeuppance for bad behavior. So I'm hoping this energy in the air will continue, and Brittany or Taylor will win HOH or Monty, and really stick it to Kyle and Alyssa and Turner. Like he could go to, Terrence could go to. I would hate to see Terrence or Turner go first before Kyle and Alyssa though. Like it's one thing to like be the evil, it's another thing to be fooled by the evil, if that makes any sense.
See, right? That's what I was about to say. Turner is a good guy. Guys, if you're part of the band
and I say evil in like game context. Like I like anything I say is like within game context. Like I don't want people to like leave bad Yelp reviews for people's business.
Yeah, leave his business alone, leave his family alone. That is ridiculous and stupid. His employees and shit didn't sign up for this. He did. It is not free game to mess with someone's business. What he did this week is not grounds for that. It's like you said, it's one thing to be evil and to be fooled by evil. And I think he was fooled by evil this week. You know, listen, he did stand up for I'm not completely shitting on Turner, but I would much rather see Kyle or I just want Alyssa gone. I could care less about Kyle leaving right now. I just want her gone because she has done nothing. What has she done?
I mean, her big moment was not knowing where Newark is. But that's really it. Like Alyssa has been such a dud, and I told everybody like during the cast analysis, I said Alyssa boring showmance. That's it. Move on. That's all I said, and I was right. So I just like it is just like. I can't help but think it's like a white like male fragility power control issue with Kyle. Like that's really what it feels like to me. Like the Kyle didn't have to go that far to maintain power, like go out of this week unscathed and everything. I just like I can't get over like how much he like just had such a total like grip on everybody, just pointing the finger at Joseph, burying him, like just like it just felt like total exile. And Kyle like was loving every second of it. And then like so after his speech, his like Trumpy speech, he's like, like when he like after Joseph was evicted, like before they cut to the interview and they were like showing the house guests like talking in the backyard, and Kyle's like, oh God, I was so nervous the whole time. Like, I hope I like didn't like mess up my words or anything. Like, he's trying to
Oh
like
yeah,
act all
I was like, dude.
humble right now. Like, it is such a joke for you to act anything like a dictator after this week.
Yeah, Joseph, are
Embrace
you
it.
a? I'm watching your messages in here, and I see. I just want you to know. So, what if Kyle rolled over and played dead? People wouldn't have an issue with this twist. That's not what I'm saying, sweetheart. I feel like even if there wasn't a twist, he would have been in the house singing like the canary rat he is. He's a rat. He's a rat. I'm telling you, he's a rat. Rat.
Well, and the thing is, like, say it was a regular week and like just
Yeah.
Michael won the HOH, not Terrence with like the runner up or whatever. Say like there wasn't this twist, like Kyle probably would have been safe this week because Michael would not have taken a shot at him because he just told Michael about the pound last week, right? So like all of this was just like at like the first sign of trouble for his game, and that's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, Kyle. Now to say Kyle didn't want to mess with Alyssa at first. It ended like Stockholm syndrome, just giving into your kidnapper, right?
Yeah, that is so true.
It's so true, so true. It's y'all. I really hope I'm not mincing words or listen. Kyle did what he felt he needed to do, and look, it got him far, and he didn't go home. Good for him. He made a big move, and it prolonged him in the game and Alyssa. He didn't do what he did for himself. He did it for him and Alyssa, and that's his personal life choice, and he's the one that has to live with it. He did what he did. I am not shitting on that. What I'm shitting on is the little rat is he's just like a little cockroach. I mean, he's just weaseling in, and I don't even think there was a real reason for him to drop a load on Terrence. I mean, he just sat there right before that and nominated and everything and just started talking. Like I said Tuesday night, this is the guy who was out with a group of his friends, and everybody got drunk and for disorderly conduct and tried to fuck some cows, and some shit went down in the pasture, and Kyle's daddy shows up, and he's the one with the money and the big lawyer, and they convince Kyle to roll over on everyone else, and he gets a deal scot-free. That's the kind of guy I think Kyle is, and he proved it even more with what he did this week. You don't like bullies? You don't like it when people get bullied and they're alienated from a group? What the frick happened to Joseph this week? His own friend Turner turned on him, and he's trying to have a civil conversation, and he's being interrupted by Kyle constantly. You know, they didn't have to stop talking for that airplane. That was complete bullshit. And there's tons of crap that probably went on that we don't know about because of that god dang wall yeller. I mean, come on, guys.
I wonder if I wonder how Kyle like thinks that America is perceiving his move this week. Like,
is that wall yeller the reason why he fessed up?
We don't know. Like, it's all hearsay because we don't know. We just simply don't know. So, like I agree, Allison. Like, the reason I'm like harping on this so much is because to me, like, this is like an all-time moment for Big Brother. Just in terms of like this alliance was so damn rootable, like so good at the game. Like, it's like very like supportive and communicative and stuff. And Kyle just like threw it all away in such a dirty way that like I feel like I like keep washing my hands and they still feel like sticky from like jelly or chocolate or something.
Do you think that our biggest issue is because it's the showmance? Like, if he had done this for a friend, another guy or whatever, and didn't do it for a girl, would you still feel the same? Excuse me. Whoa! Thank God it was the attic, not the basement, am I right?
Sorry, guys. No, I think like the showmance of it all is probably like the least offensive thing to it for me anyway, because like I understand like fighting for somebody that you think that you love, and I say think.
But
Like
their
we've all,
boyfriend and girlfriend.
yeah, but like we've all been there, done that. You know what I mean? Like when it's
Yeah.
real and when it's probably going to end after the season's over. But whatever that season in your life may be, not just the show. To all the people out there who are questioning if they're with the right person. No, like that's just my free life advice.
Yeah.
Like what hurts so much is just like how little Kyle made Joseph feel like any of it was real by the end of the week, and just how like I very rarely feel terrible for people like walking out the door, because like it's a game and like that's what it is, but like my heart like really ached for Joseph this week, and how like sad he was, and how like this just like the conditions of the week too, not being able to escape, like having everybody in like your eyesight for a whole week too, like it just was probably like one of the worst weeks that you could have, not only in the Big Brother house, but just the mental like jail of it all. It just like it hurts, and Kyle is like not only just like doing it for his game, because like that's like it would be one thing if he like was saying in the diary room like I feel bad, like, but this is what I have to do to further myself in the game. He is really like, that power trip feels so good and delicious and like sexy to him, you know what I mean? And it's just gross. It's gross. So
I got it. And Joseph, I want to acknowledge your comment. Yes, Rory, Joseph for AVP, 100%. I just want to acknowledge Joseph's comment. It's the fact he did all of this for him and Alyssa. If he wasn't already getting the fans to want him DQ'd for wanting Taylor out, and now Joseph, people would be too blind to admit this is a great. Okay, I can jump on this train a little bit.
It's a great move.
It is a great move. That's kind of what I was saying. Joseph was like, I
said at the top of the show, like I'm totally saying I was wrong on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And this ended up working out for him.
And I'm blinded by my just utter not liking of Kyle, and I've got, and one thing that I have a hard time doing is splitting the personal and game stuff, and and it causes me to have the Allison Rhea, which is diarrhea of the mouth. I just came up with that. I get the alleria. When I just start blah blah, and I don't know what I'm talking about, I get the alleria. It happens. Y'all should know that by now. But yeah, I mean, if Kyle weren't a douchebag to a certain extent, he would be commended for his move. And yes, I will give him the credit, as I think Tyler did. It was a big move. He's still there. I personally, as Joseph said to Julie, it is not what I would have done.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not in the Big Brother house. I don't know what I'm going to do until I get there. Maybe, I don't know. But
he had a classy accent, and so did Jasmine. Like, she was so normal during
her accent went away. I just want to point that out.
Her hobble went away too. Do you notice that too?
Well, she's been faking it a little bit to try to stay in the house.
Oh God. I'm just like, what the only thing that gives me hope moving forward is that Michael and Brittany have spent this whole week really solidifying their bond with Taylor and Monty. That's going to be even more solidified now that they've seen that Joseph is gone. They've talked through, like, they have basically all come to the conclusion that if somehow Alyssa is still here at the end of the week and it's not because of like a funky situation with Vito, then Kyle like really sold out the leftovers to save Alyssa. Like, they've come to that conclusion, so they know that like their target is clear, is what I'm saying. So I hope that where like Alyssa and Terrence and Turner too. No, Alyssa, yes, her target is clear because she's with Kyle, but like Turner and Terrence, I think, could still be swayed if like somebody says the right thing to them, or somebody on the other side wins power or something. So that's why I'm convinced that like the good, quote unquote, will ultimately prevail in this. Like, and I would love for that final four to be Michael, Brittany, and Taylor and Monty. That would be wonderful.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say Alyssa and Kyle win. Oh, I'm sorry, they are nominated. Kyle wins power of veto. What's he doing with it, Tyler? What's Kyle doing with that POV? Come on, say it. Go ahead, say it. Do it.
I'll say
Do
it.
Do it.
WWTD, what would Trump do? He would save his own ass and throw anybody under the bus, even the people closest to him. And that is exactly what I feel with this energy from him. But no, seriously though, Kyle will use the veto on himself. Of course. And Alyssa will be okay with it. She will understand, and she's just she's useless, absolutely useless. Should we update our? Oh wait, I have a funny tweet to show you from
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and be in my Zen cat litter garden and just go ahead and say that he's using it on Alyssa, and it's gonna be the biggest mistake of his life. What is this? I felt a great disturbance in the. Joseph walks out the front door. Taylor in the HOH room. I thought, yeah, exactly.
Yep. And then here is our draft. So Jackie lost Jasmine, and Andrew lost Joseph. So Jackie and Andrew. I'm telling you, Allison.
What do you know?
And here's the crazy thing, Allison. I feel like the biggest targets going into this week are Kyle and Michael. So it is very realistic that I could be out of this week with all 4 people still in my draft team. It is crazy. I'm telling you, I nailed first impressions for every single person.
You did, man. And I'm telling you, I stand by it. I will be shocked as hell if I am wrong. Kyle wins that POV. His ass is using it on Alyssa. I promise. I guarantee it, because he's going to think in his mind, I got the numbers.
Oh, you think that he'll use it on Alyssa?
I think he'll use the power of veto on, if they are both nominated and he wins power of veto. If his dumb butt will use it on her, and his dumb butt will believe that she's got the votes to stay up against whoever gets put up. Oh, we'll just throw Terrence up there and she'll be fine.
What a waste if Terrence goes this round is what I will say. What a waste that would be.
Joseph, I'm gonna call you right now, honey.
It wouldn't even be a good move if Turner goes, you know?
I really feel like oh my God, DJ Showtime's carrying Team Pain. I'm dying. Oh my God, I'm trying not to pee. That is so freaking funny.
Oh yeah.
Rory, you need to come on the show next week, please. Yes. I need you. I need my Rory. I have an ADD show.
Well, anything else? One fun fact. Shaquille O'Neal said today that he is a flat earther.
Shaquille O'Neal said what? Who?
He's a flat earther. He believes that the earth is flat. This has nothing to do, Big Brother. I just saw that right before going live and was like, what the hell?
Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get anything out of my ass to share, and I got nothing. I don't really have anything. I cut bangs today.
Went to the hair cuttery?
Went to the hair cuttery. I tried to...
Give me the Brooklyn hipster bang.
Okay, listen. This is what happened. Okay, apparently it's been 12 years since I've had bangs, and I have acquired a cowlick. Okay, and it's right there. And I can't have the cute freaking bangs that all the other girls have. So they do this, and that's fine with me. It looks fine. It's fine.
You're not like other girls.
Oh boy, there's some guys that could tell you some stories. Oh, she's not human. She came out of Satan's twat.
All right. I don't know how to respond to that. So, yeah, we'll see if we have a live feed show on Tuesday. It's really going to depend on how cranky we are based on the HOH results. Let's be real. Who do you think is winning? Let's make your prediction. Who do you think is winning HOH, and who do you think ultimately is being evicted on Thursday?
In my world,
not in your realistically,
realistically, I think, God, realistically, I'm looking at the
in
chat.
my world,
It's
Joseph
really-
and Jasmine are doing a competition for one of them to come back right now, and it's like a powerlifting competition or something.
Oh, it's who's the.
I would love
I could
that.
make an eyebrow joke, but I'm not. Here's the thing. I'm trying to go off who has actually won HOHs, and I think Turner's won an HOH, Monty's won an HOH, Taylor has won an HOH, Kyle's been HOH. Kyle's been HOH? No, Lissa hasn't won shit. She won the kind of lottery. I ain't putting dimes in that slot. Ooh, did you get it? 10 cents. Anyway, I'm hoping it's a Monty HOH or I would like a Monty HOH or that's it. That's all I got. That's the only. Yeah. Juan Cruz, don't put that in the air. He says he thinks Alyssa's. I can't do.
I think Monty has the best chance of winning this HOH, other than Kyle. So, I'm hopeful that he will be pumped up after seeing his best friend leave without being able to say goodbye. Even
he looked emotional.
He did. I don't blame him. Sucks. It really sucks, and I feel so bad for Joseph. So, yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anything else before we sign off?
Become a patron at www.patreon.com/myweeklymeltdown. We're doing a BS breakdown. Is it the next Wednesday, the 31st?
Yep.
And patrons are welcome to come. And we're doing that. And we're not going to post it to the YouTube channel for everyone to see later like we've been doing. Our patron, I mean, everybody who supports this show is important. So I'm not shitting on anybody. But listen, okay, dude, you guys have done so much. I'm flying to New York. I've never met Tyler and Beth in person. And my little butt is getting on a plane for the first time since 2004. Yeah, 2004.
I'm so excited. I can't wait. Yeah, we're going to figure out like the flight dates and stuff like that after like the patron show. So we'll have all that to share as well. So I'm excited. Can't wait. It's
going to be great. And we're going to do a special show. I'm so excited. I get emotional when I think about it and I start to cry a little. I'm probably going to cry when I see you guys. And you guys are going to be like, who is this 4'11" Muppet that just got off the plane? I'm going to be people from the stewardesses are going to be, the flight attendants are going to be escorting me off the plane. I'm not a child. I'm not. I swear to God. I'm 40 and 5. Okay. Okay.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Like, there's just gonna be so we're gonna film like so much just like bullshit. Like Allison discovering the city. It's gonna be wonderful.
Going to the gym with Tyler. We're gonna do some cycling. We're gonna deadlift. I might fart. It's gonna be fun.
I don't think you're gonna deadlift. I would not do that to you. All right. Yeah, everybody have a good rest of your night. We'll see you guys either Tuesday or Wednesday. But either way, we'll see you guys, and we'll be back next Thursday for the next live eviction. So everybody have a good rest of your night. Take care, and we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.